get myself comfortable. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. And let me get myself comfortable. And we have a chat. And I set up my computer so that I can see you. If you can hear me, give me a thumb up so that we can go ahead with it. You can hear me. You can hear the fluffy sound. If you can hear me, give me a thumb up. Thumb up if you can. Good. Okay. Now we will get started. And make yourself comfortable. Sit down. Have a cup of water, cup of tea, cup of coffee, anything. And I will pull in this my channel so that I can see what is going on. I will put oh, I can see it. It's already live. Perfect, perfect. I can see, yes, wow, I can see comments coming in. Okay. Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. Okay. So I will not waste your time. We will start from something why I make this video. This video today I have received one comment of my video. The last chat, and talking about Wisio. So I am on Wisio. If you have any question or special request, you want to make it private, go to Wisio. If not, any question we can discuss. And so this question is an open question. You hear it, right? Yes, this is beautiful here. So the question is, I have a boyfriend, and maybe this is other boyfriend also doing the same thing. I know, and I am good with this boyfriend, but he's following other girls on social media. What do you do? What do you think? So it's kind of yes, get a cup of coffee and get yourself comfortable, and we can start to chat about it. My question is, if the world ended tomorrow, what your one regret be? My regret, if I say my regret, if today I didn't live my life to the fullest, will be my regret. Yesterday is past, tomorrow is not yet coming. If today I didn't live my life to the fullest as what I want, I will regret. It does not have to be happy. It can be sorrow. I have to live with my heart and soul passionately for today. And I feel that I live my day to the fullest, and that is it. Okay, come back to if you are a girl, your boyfriend is seeing others, follow others on social media, what would you do? Would you cut him off? Would you give him a talk? Would you, what would you do if your significant other, this can be a girl, can be a boy, you can be a girl, you can be a boy, and whatever you think. Brittany, you are asking about the narrative of books. I am reading these books. Very soon there is another children's book. When I finish the Red Mansion book, The Dream of Red Mansion, that book is coming up. It's a small children's book. I will not honestly read line by line. I will do like I tell story. I read some, maybe some explanation. Look, this is the Picasso's. It's a Greek mythology, 40 minutes video. You will see, and your little baby later on can see it now or can listen to it now. Okay, what would you do if your significant other following others? I would talk to him, to her about it. Have you thought about doing? Okay, Brittany, I have answered your question. Talk first. If there is no change, cut out. I won't feel threatened as long as it's not commenting hearts and such. And if you're beautiful on the inside, it's all that matters. Okay, so we all have different things, and this friend mentioned there is nothing wrong. It's just following others, and he did not give any comments and things. What I think we are living in the world is becoming like this. As a teacher, if in class I demonstrate something, I will be very careful. Even I do not intend to. There are people, there are pictures, there are other things coming up. So a lot of time, this is the society we are living in. We have to have an open heart. And another thing, we have to have an open heart and accept other people may be different. They have a life. They come to us, not come to a prison. Love can be a prison. We cannot imprison another person by our love, by our kindness. That's totally goes to the wrong direction. Love need to be single directional, but not selfish. You have to make another person being happy. If staying with you cannot watch other people, cannot go to a movie, cannot do other things, it's the same as going to a prison cell. That's totally no fun of life. Have to cherish another person, and as long as it is not damaging your relationship, seeing other, following other, chat with other should be tolerated, accepted. And once you have an open heart, you will get another person return you with the same morality, with the same open-heartedness. It makes life much easier so that you can go to see what you want to see, what you need to see, make it relatively more room for both of you enjoy. Do I make any sense? If this is totally not what you think, maybe you can put your thoughts. And also, you have to have this much confidence. And also, it depends on the person. If this person sees another boy, sees another girl, sees this and that and follows, it's just a flattering person. Maybe it's not your way of life, right? What we are talking about, life is not only because of honesty. If you go to see movies, Byron, Somerset Maugham, and Zweig, all these beautiful stories come from suffering. If without suffer, there will be no historical classic and masterpiece. They live a life fully enjoyable. They live a life to the very full. It depends on how you want your life. You want to be stay at home or routine life, comfortable life, or a more dramatic, creative, romantic expressive life. There is no right or wrong. It is your choice. Do I make any sense here? So those people may ignite your inner creativity, and the torturing makes us more artistically productive. Do I make any sense? Have you seen any artist who live a happy life every day, go to work the same time, or write books the same time, can produce good work? I have not yet seen. I have heard one songwriter. He made beautiful works, and he was in Chinese American Got Talent, Chinese Got Talent, and he was the judge. He made beautiful music, and one of the contestants came and fell in love with him, and so he married with this beautiful lady. He no longer have any fascinating songs. So our life, such is life. What you want is what you pay for, what you decide for. This is beautiful, this sunshine color. Do I make any sense? I do make sense, thank you. The way I see it, they are allowed to find other people attractive so long as they don't act on it, or you just have enough confidence. We cannot. I like watercolor. I also like acrylic. I also like when something is beautiful, when someone is beautiful, you do not look, then this person may not have taste. This person does not look at another beautiful person, another beautiful thing. This person will not pay attention about your beauty. Do I make any sense? Anyway, it's a tough thing. Let's go move on. I'm painting while, oh, that's so good, so good. Do your painting. I know your artwork is beautiful, beautiful. Do your work. Keep on, keep on. Let's see what others. Any thoughts on rekindling a broken relationship? Rekindling. How to, I do not understand the rekindling exactly. Pietro. Any thoughts on make back the broken relationship, right? Is that what you are trying to say? Can you recommend some songs I would listen to? Do you okay, we got it in. Rekindle means to bring back to life. Of course, you have already experienced and you already know, you have already paid a lot of work, and at least you are one step further than the next relationship. In every relationship, we pretend 1 or 2 years, pretend the best of ourselves, and then the pretentious becomes too lazy, we become our true self. And that's the time when people find you are not the right person. But if we take that time and it's already broken, and we think about the good thing and the bad thing and give it the second thought, we have more remorse, we have a stronger foundation for starting up. Because when you start something new, you will just redo it again. And also it depends on this person if it worth your effort. If this is just not the right person, and only because he didn't find another person, they didn't find another person, they didn't have no second resolution, and take you as a dumpster, take you as a trash can and put everything in, of course you will not take it. But if mutually you do feel remorse, you do feel there is hope to build it up, by all means, this is good, because you already have a foundation. Both of you want to voluntarily, want to put your heart into make it better. This is even better. And we have broken up relationship. It's very common. Remember your childhood friends. How can you go through your childhood without break up with your friend? And which friend you break up one time and forever gone, right? True friend fights not every day, all the time. You fight, you mend, you fight, you mend, you become better and better and better. Do I make any sense? May I ask you something? Ask me or ask somebody? Can you recommend some songs? I'd love to listen to them. Is that asking you? Bivito, are you asking me? 如果我要说，我说的是中文名字，可能to begin with, I do not really listen to a lot of music. Maybe some other friends can recommend, right? You were in a long-distance relationship. What's the secret of making that work? I am, okay. I would love to know your music taste. My music taste, 我喜欢李谷一的歌。Not really 李谷一，苏小明、李谷一 and yeah, that's about it. And American songs or English songs, I came too late. I already built up my. Do you understand the song I mentioned? But otherwise, I have trouble because we have different background. Makes sense. I'm sorry I cannot answer you exact what. Yeah, I do not have a very much. Yeah, I'm sorry. You may remind me of my old pre-college teacher. She was very kind and always give me words of wisdom when I need it. Beautiful lemon. Yeah, this is beautiful lemon. I have a relationship question. Bring it up. Karina, relationship question. Yeah. Bivito. Okay. Later, maybe I will put some songs as a list. You can listen. You kind of get the idea. And also, when every day I do humming, you can have an idea. Yeah. All the plants in my backyard, they are beautiful. Look at it. I just pick up all the plum. I have a lot of plums. Yesterday, I didn't really pick each. Use that stick, bum, 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 all out. I ask because you are so... Okay, maybe I will make a list, okay? A playlist. I'm 22. Here is the Karina's. I am 22 and still have not been in a relationship. Should I worry? Everyone is different. Some grow up early, some grow up late. And some children come to Earth early, some children come to Earth late. I mean, there are some the pregnancy take longer time. Everyone is different. 22 is not yet to worry about. Maybe you have different interest. Maybe you have a different focus, and I do not think that is a problem. Other than that, I do not know. I have seen people at 20 or something still do not really have a relationship. Maybe it takes time. I do not know about that. It's a lot of fruits, yes. I feel strongly for this one person, and I have no idea how to tell them. I also am very scared of how they will react, because I don't know what they will think. What should I do? If you do not tell them, they will not know, and this will never come to a conclusion, right? There will be no result. And it's sometimes you can do something non-verbal. There is nothing more powerful than our eyes. When you look at someone, when the other person can sense you, that's already a sign. Sometimes you already made a lot of time you just do not need language, you just need the sense, right? And if there is not that sense, maybe you make some effort to make sure this person see you every day. When he passed by this road, let's say it's a coffee shop. Every day you go to that coffee shop waiting for them and see them and give a smile or do something. You do not need any language. If there is a mutual sense, it will be sensed. The problem, what I see here, there is not yet a mutual sense. They do not understand you. So maybe you can be a little bit more aggressive by making a noise, by putting a non-related question, a non-related a sentence or something, and bring the interest. I do not know whether that person is in the bus, you just meet every time when you go to commute, or a person that in the same classroom. If it is in the same classroom, or if you have more frequent opportunity to meet each other, and you make that suggestion, if that person still never feel it, maybe not the right person, right? My last relationship was when I was 23. It lasted a year. I'm 33 now. I definitely regret that relationship, but it did teach me a lot about myself. So don't worry about it not being in one yet. That's good. Who are some of your role models? Who is this question for me, Chris? Who are some of my role models? The very first role model actually is one of, when I first graduated, there was one person, a female lady, and she was interpreter. And I just graduated and I saw her. She can make interpretation and talk with confidence. It was so amazing for me to see her. And then later on, it's Wu Yi. In China, in Beijing, there was a female mayor, and she was so full of confidence and talking. Oh, and the second one was a foreign company representative. and he was from Taiwan or somewhere, and speaking broken Chinese. I will say, she speak Chinese just without the right intonation. She was born in another country and speaking Chinese. Of course, it's not the perfect in Chinese, but she was so businesswoman-like and so cold, skinny, and at that time I just want to be a businesswoman. So she was the role model. And then the third one is China, Beijing mayor, white hair, full of grace. Now, my mother, because she has all the perfection, she has all the imperfection. She's happy, she's not happy. She's such a real person. Do not need to learn from anybody else. The person I love is beside me, is my family, is my mother, my father. They are good enough to teach me a lesson. No hero, no any other movie star, no any other person is higher than the person beside me. My husband, my children, my mother. They are my role model. They all have something that I can learn for the rest of my life, the whole life. The crowd found me again, Michael. Cow, cow, cow. What a joke. Yes. Yes. Do I make any sense? A different time. So if we want to just see there is beauty in everything, the true beauty is in the very common, ordinary people, in the very ordinary, who are some of the role models. Yeah. Have you ever made a video on the beach there? Oh, is that asking me? I feel strongly for one person. Okay. So, Peaches, does it answer you? If you get the right approach, yes. If you get the right approach, if they are the right person, eyes, nothing communicate better than your eyes. Put your eye on it. Even these small eyes can communicate a lot of things. I am going to be an English teacher, but I never felt comfortable being in school when I was a kid, and still feel like that. I think education just seems too harsh nowadays. How can I deal with this? I become a teacher, one of the reasons because I hate, not hate, I dislike a lot of my teachers being so mean and being so harsh. So I want to be different. That's my motivation to be a teacher. And my children, I see my children, I want to be a different teacher. I cannot change education system. I cannot, I used to be a school speaker or something, anyway, in a higher level, higher position, more responsibility, different. Now I feel you do not need to change a lot of things. You have 10 students, 20 students, 30 students. You have this great number of students. You can change their life. You can make an impact on their life, and which is very true. You do not have to be a school speaker. You do not have to be a school recruit. We are a private school. You do not have to be a recruitment speaker to tell parents what we do when the teacher not doing it. I can honestly talk what I talk, and I do what I talk. I am so proud. This is why I make small money, and it is enough. It is enough because I can live an honest life. One time I make a back to school teacher talk to parents. I said, I used to be in the business and I used to study international law and those things. And I choose to be a teacher. Now I choose to be a teacher because I can live an honest life. In business, you talk about the price. Oh, this is good. This is so expensive. In truth, it may not cost that much. There is more or less. There is room for you to make it up. In teaching, I do not need to do this. This is right. This is right. This is wrong. This is wrong. I talk my heart. So be a teacher. You can change 30 young children's life. And they will forever remember you. They will forever remember you as a good teacher or as a not good teacher. You can make a dent in their life. And later on, they will not remember the multiplication, the fraction you do with them. They will remember you are good or not, you are kind or not. They will remember not about the content you teach, but your real soul, what you give them. I grew up with an abusive mother, so a lot of my teachers were like my mama's. Yes, oh, that's so good. That's so good. How would you deal with a coworker that is jealous of you? I have a lady that always is jealous of my accomplishment. Okay, if you are working with another person and if this person is your inferior, is below you, you are doing good, you get recognized by your boss. She is not paying your money. Your boss is paying your money. She is jealous because you are good. She's talking bad about you. She talks with everyone else how bad you are. But the product you make is better than hers. So in the job aspect, there is no interference or there is no diminishing of your ability. The only thing is because you care about her words, you care about their negativity, it makes you unhappy. Then this is the part you are not smart. You can be smart by ignoring it. And that's the only way. That's at least one of the way you can do it. Ignore it. If you are better, if you are not as good, improve yourself. If you are better, ignore the negativity. Ignore those things. Never hurt other people. Do not report to your boss how bad she is. Never do that, okay? Never ever make our hand dirty. Like we said yesterday, how about revenge? We do not revenge. Heaven will make things fair. We do not revenge. We do not make our hand dirty. Do I make any sense? How can I get advice on being scared to get a job again? It makes me really anxious. Okay, to get a new job, to get money to pay your bill, make you anxious. or not having money and living with the stress of not having job make you more anxious, right? I think it's quite clear what makes you more anxious. And not having a job, not finding a meaning, not finding reach your value, I feel it's more anxious. So understand the worst case scenario, then it becomes at least a release a little bit. I go to job interview, and then later on I will not be feel bad and tortured by my guilt. I have to go through, and this step just have to go through. Yesterday I told a story. You have to make a decision. I am doing it. I do not want to swim. In the morning, I am in the comfortable situation. I do not want to swim. I want to swim, but I do not want to swim. But I'm doing it. I am doing it. I am in the water. I am swimming. I am writing my resume, looking for that job. No excuse. Make a decision. You decided. You have decided. My grandfather said, you never look good making someone else look bad. Michael, so good, so good. Let people say bad things because your action will speak louder than their words. Always, always. That is so true. Applaud to Michael's grandfather. Michael's grandfather said, you never look good making someone else look bad. Beautiful, beautiful. We do not make our hand dirty. So happy to catch. Being scared to get a job again. So, yes, you decide. As me, you decide to get a job. You want that job. Why is that even though this person has hurt me so much, I continue to stay for years? Why am I more afraid of seeing him with someone else than my own sanity of peace away from him? And my kids. Okay, Balin, are you... This reminds me of the novel of Human Bondage by Somerset Maugham. And Maugham, Philip was tortured by this woman, Mildred. And it became the most fascinating story. Nobody can solve why you are this. There is... I think we are talking about being good, being wise, being sanity. But there is something, the myth of suffering, of torture, of struggle. We could never understand it, just understand. We cannot explain it. If that is your way, if it is part, at least it is part of your experience, it's part of your estate, it's part of your value. If you later on make a movie, if you later on tell a story, nobody can make a better story than that life experience. So there is not a fixed way of life. There is a boring life, live life happily, go to work, come back, have kids, eat meal, and live happy forever. There is another track of life. There is no better way, no worse way. It's different life. Make the best of it. I do not think live a flat, easy life is a good life. It is not a good life. If your will is always struggling to be extraordinary, to be different, to live the pain, to live the torture of your life to the fullest, that is the most rewarding experience. Don't be afraid. Live your life to the fullest. Make the best of whichever condition. Do I make any sense? Do I make any sense? Right? We do not want to just live a life, right, with no feeling and does not need feeling. We live a life with feeling. That's all what we dream about, actually. A little bit poetic, a little bit nostalgic, a little bit melancholic. You know what I'm talking about. Totally agree. Exactly. One of my teachers was nice to me when he knew I was being bullied. And that meant so much to me, even though it was simple. Yes, teachers change life. I get wise on being scared to get. Can I get at? Oh, I think I answered that one. Why do I have difficulty figure out myself and be assertive to others about it, particularly to people? I already know. I feel like I am repressing myself sometimes because of that. It urges me. Why we have difficulty figuring out ourselves? Maybe because we are not comfortable with our own skin, right? And maybe because we have not encouraged or praised enough, right? And maybe because we have put too high standard to other people. This one thing we say, we accept as of ourselves. Another part, chaotic, or chaotic. Yes, another part of our life. I think today I want to focus on this fascinating spiritual life, which is beyond material comfort. Living in material comfort is relatively easy. And you live a full life, and self-doubt, self-criticizing is the way to reach to our higher self. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself for being doubt about yourself. It's a great thing. People who do not doubt themselves, what is the drive, right? You have the drive. Now what you need to figure out, a lot of us need to figure out, is that how to turn that pain into something push us better instead of dragging us down. We have the motivation. The next step is to find a way to go the right way, right? Nothing wrong with it. Be proud of yourself. Chaotic. You have nothing wrong. It is very common. It is very common. Everyone of us have some of it, that self-imperfection and self-dissatisfaction. If we are happy with ourselves, we have no way to improve ourselves, right? I have had a crush for 6 years, and he said he likes me back, but we stopped talking because he won't add me on social media. Is that the reason? Is that the reason you spent 6 years have a crush, and you spent so long time to build up that relation, and only because he did not add you on social media and you break it up, the 6 years time is wasted because he didn't add you on social media. It just does not sound right. Not him. It just does not sound right to me. You are not doing the right thing. Give a talk why he did not do it. If he thinks you are not the right person, say bye-bye to him. There is no other. If he is more superior, spiritually superior, it's like giving you some candy and say, okay, I will, I can be nice to you, I can make friends with you. You do not need that candy. You do not need it. Do I make any sense? It's harsh to hear, but I feel it's not a equal relationship. But please, everyone else, put your thoughts in it. I just do not feel it's a fair relationship. Yeah. Yes, because he answers the one. Oh. Oh. Something, yes. Everything behind there is a much more complicated story. Don't feel that right. My gut feeling just do not feel that right. That does not feel right. Does not feel right. Because he asked my friends who says and his ex-girlfriends, but not me, and I tell him all the time. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts my feeling. It does not feel so right. I have hard time to go too much detail. If you do not mind, that word is kind of a oh, how do I remove this comment? I do not want to remove you anyway. Do I remove it or do I hide it? I remove it for now, okay? Yeah, you should be still able to put any words. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. Things happen. No need to be too sorry. There are times you have to protect, think about a bigger picture. I know. Yeah. It's so true. Don't make someone a priority when you are only an option. No, you are better than it. You are better than it. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. You are helping her so much. I should send a message to her later on. Oh, she's still here. Still can see some. Okay, let's move on. Move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay. Okay. Do we have anything? Don't look for friends of unity. Oh, this I do not understand. Look for love. Don't look for friends of utility. Oh, yeah. Don't look. Still do not understand very much. Do not. How do you tell a family member that they need help when they don't want to listen? Yeah, I think that is okay. So we have one friend. Now, since I am here, I can pin this message, and later on I will pin another one. How do you tell a family member they need help when they do not listen to you? If they do not listen to you, you cannot help, right? If they do not listen to you, they just do not listen to you. Give them some time, right? And use, instead of telling them, for example, they are making loud noise. Of course, it might be worse than this. They smoke a lot, they drink a lot, they eat too much, or they get addicted to something wrong. Maybe give them some time. Give them some time. Instead of saying you cannot eat this too much, divert their attention to something relatively fun but lesser sin. Do I make any sense? You change a person totally. Nobody can change immediately. If you use some method, because I do not know what it is, if you use some method that can make it more acceptable, give time and soften the approach, it might be better. If I know what it is, I may have another answer. Do I make any sense, Maggie? If you expect somebody to love at first gallon level and they are a pint person, you are gonna be frustrated for the rest of your life. You are just not the same match. You are at a gallon level and he's on the pint level. It's not the same kind of person. So both of you, and another thing about love, if you are a gallon level, they are a gallon level, this kind of person, a lot of times, when we are too close, it actually may not be a good matching. When we are different, we have more room. Do I make any sense? You and your significant other and the other person, if we are different, sometimes it makes more room for understanding and compromise. You are a gallon passionate. They are a gallon passionate. And together, it's just an explosion. Do I make any sense? But you have to see. It's so. You have to see the nuance that you do feel it is right. My family struggle a lot with depression, and our house is starting to get unhealthy and out of control. It can be Okay, Maggie, thank you very, very much. If it is very much depressing, negative energy, and those things, start to clean up the house. Those start from physical things and throw away some old things. A lot of old things they do not even notice, but if you throw in front of them, they will be angry, right? So hiddenly throw away something, put the house a little bit better, put a flower, make the lighting better, and decorate. You know, when those small things slowly building up, positive, beauty, good aroma, fruit, and vegetable, good food, nice table presentation. Every day you put a little bit better, and then you push away the negative energy a little bit. Do not need to say word. You cannot be depressed. You cannot be anxious. You cannot be angry. Don't even say that. Just bring pretty things, happy things, clean things. Bring that and slowly make the shift. You need to take this active action. Do I make any sense? We cannot change other people, only ourselves. It is true. We can only change ourselves. Okay, we are coming to almost one hour mark, and we can chat tomorrow or some other time. Do not unpin message. Okay, and we will always have chat together. A lot of time I feel that I am saying the same thing, and we are asking the same thing, we are discussing the same thing. The truth is that a lot of time, even it's like everyday things, even we live every day the same thing, still we need to reconfirmation. Thank you very much for helping out. You are wonderful. You are wonderful. You make me so happy. Okay. Oh, Salis, I'm so good to hear you, to see you again. Oh. Okay. You have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. See you another time. We are always here. I am still enjoying it. I have not yet exhausted my interest. One day the interest is gone, you will be gone, I am gone, but now we are still in the in the hunt of it. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh, the last treat. Bye bye.